YouTube and to have some more content from my YouTube channel. So if you like, please subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. And thanks for being here. So today I just want to briefly do a quick video talking about the differences between the Scuf controller. I have a Scuf controller with the 4 paddles in the back, Prestige Edition, and this new controller I have, Beaver controller that they sent me with a custom. Really nice people at Beaver. They sent a custom case and it says Erik Griffin Gaming right there on the case, which I really like. So this isn't like a trashing video. This is just like I'm going to show you the differences to me, what I like about both and what I don't like about both. So I've had the Scuf controller, which I bought and paid for actually, and I actually bought 2 of them. So the Scuf controller, I like it. I do like the Scuf controller. I got used to using the paddles. So they got the 4 paddles on the back. The Scuf controller, it's actually easy to, once you know how to do it, the reprogramming is pretty easy. They give you this little pin thing and you put it in the back here. You just place it there as magnetic. And once that's in place, you could set the buttons to what you want. You know, you could set these 4 paddles to any one of these buttons here, and it makes it easy to, like, when you're playing, like, first person shooter games and you have all these different controls like jump, a slide, whatever you want, you can make it this, and you sort of get used to it with the handling. Now for me, the way I hold it, the 2 outside ones are the easiest ones, so you have them there and they're on your fingers. And when you're playing, I find that my finger is naturally on this one right here. So that's pretty much the one I use most of the time, is the outside paddles. And then so I would put something that I use a lot, I would put it on the outside paddle. So for me, it's the slide button, which would be B, I believe it is. So this is my B button, and then like when I'm playing Call of Duty, I use stick and move configuration, so it makes the stick, this one right here, the right stick, my thumb, it makes it the jump. So whatever you're comfortable with, you do that. And so the Scuf controller makes it easy to do that. So I do that. And so then the inside one is a little more tricky. That inside button, it doesn't feel comfortable to move my finger. Like, I don't have 2 fingers on it. So it makes it a little harder. So I use like something that I don't normally use a lot in the game for that one. So I don't, to me, like, if I wanted to, I could just take those paddles off because I don't even use them enough, the inside ones, to make it, there. So then the other thing about the Scuf, it feels good. It's nice. It's tight in your hand. I like that about it. I like these sort of like grooved, rounded, comfortable paddles that they have on the thing on the Scuf. But the problem though is that, it starts to wear down. Like, this is my second one I've had on this one. But what happens is this right here, it starts to really meld down. Your thumb starts to push it down. So it kind of messes it up a little bit. It's still usable, but it depends on the kind of game you play. I remember I used to play hockey a lot. So any kind of game that you have to like really jam on that stick, it starts to wear down. So that's the one thing I'll say about that. But this one is comfortable. So the Scuf is pretty comfortable. It's easy to use. I like it. One thing, I don't know if I like this or don't like it, but they have the hair trigger buttons here. So if you want to make a hair trigger, you can. Now, when you're playing Call of Duty, I don't like that because it affects the car power. So when you have the hair trigger on and you get in a car in Call of Duty and you press that button down, when you press it down and the hair trigger is active, your car goes half the speed. So you have to undo the hair trigger. So you kind of get, you just got to get used to doing that. So it's pretty customizable. It doesn't take batteries, so you have to charge it. It's an internal battery. Now, the problem I was having is this particular one, the battery I felt like was going out faster than it should. It wasn't lasting as long as advertised. So I bought a second one just to have 2. And, I like them. I like them. The Scuf controller is nice. Like I say, it feels good. Now, the 2 things I don't like about the Scuf controller is the customer support it's not easy to get customer support. It's a whole rigmarole that I don't like. You have an account with Scuf, and then you have to sign up for another account to get the same information that's on the screen. I don't like that. They're responsive, but still, it wasn't the greatest customer service. My biggest problem with the Scuf controller is the cord they send with you. This is the most shoddy cord. It doesn't stay connected, okay? It doesn't stay connected, and I'm going to show you right now. So I have my Beaver. Let me unhook that Beaver controller, and let me hook up this. If you want to play with the the controller hooked in. Okay, like look, I can't even get it into the Scuf controller right now. Okay, so all right. So now I have the Scuf cord hooked up to the Scuf controller. So then if you just tap it a little bit, you know, it's not in there good. You see that? It doesn't have a firm connection. And then while you're playing, this happens all the time. If I'm moving or something and it just all of a sudden the controller will just unhook, you know? And it's like it's not, I don't like that. You know, you'll just be playing and all of a sudden this will happen. See what I'm saying? Like that'll happen, you know? And it's like, what? You know, and then you got to keep doing it. And as you can see, it just will not hook in good. So that is my biggest problem. So I thought it was just the cord, you know, and then I bought another one and the same cord, same thing. So it's not, this is a shoddy cord, and that's the one thing I don't like about it. And the two is like, you know, if you like having the internal battery and you don't want to keep putting batteries in it, this is for you if you like that. So if you're like a gamer and you're sitting in front of your console, or you're sitting in front of like a gaming screen and you got your Xbox right there and you want to have a cord plugged in, this isn't the cord. You got to get a different cord. But other than that, the Scuf controller is pretty good. All right, so I got a Battle Beaver now. So Battle Beaver, the Battle Beaver people sent me this beautiful ass. Wait, let me get the cord. They sent me this really nice controller. Custom-made controller. Now, let's go over the differences with the Battle Beaver controller, okay? So Battle Beaver controller, wait, let me turn off the Scuf now. Got to turn the Scuf one off, boom. So the Battle Beaver, all right, so here's the difference in the Battle Beaver. It feels good. It's tight. It feels great in your hand, all right? Now, the difference between Scuf and Battle Beaver is Battle Beaver uses buttons, okay? They use buttons instead of paddles, buttons. And I told the guy I only used one left button, and I used the other two. So he custom made it where it's just one button here and two there. And I love it. I love the buttons. I realized I like the buttons more than the paddles. So that's just me. I like the buttons, and I can feel the difference in my movement. These paddle things, which I think you can adjust, you can get different ones, but this one's a little harder on my thumb though. This one right here is a little harder on the thumb, but I think it's gonna wear down. But that's why they'll send you extras in the kit. You'll get extra stuff. So I like that. You know, it's like, you know, you can get it customizable, so they can have like, you know, they had the little Battle Beaver thing there, and it's nice. Now, pros and cons. This one takes batteries, so you put batteries in, and some people aren't into that. Some people are like, I don't want to keep putting batteries in. But for me, I'm sitting writing, like if I'm using this one at my desk right here, I don't need to put batteries because I could just hook up to the cord, and we'll talk about the cord in a second. Or I have one of those rechargeable mounting systems. So I put that in the thing, so I have a little system over there, the little Xbox one, where I place it on it and it recharges. If you want to sit on your couch and that kind of stuff. But if you're right here, I can just plug the cord in, okay? And in terms of that, wait, where's the damn cord? Now, Battle Beaver sent me, they have their own custom cords, and this sucker is great. It clicks in, it's in there, and it is in, and you don't have to worry. It's not coming off. You feel a nice, firm, solid connection, and I love that about the Battle Beaver. So I don't even have to have batteries in it. One I use downstairs in the living room, I don't even have batteries in it because the cord is perfect. It never comes out. I never have a problem. So I love that about the Battle Beaver. I mean, it could be a pro or con depending on how you play, if you want to have batteries in it or not. I think it's kind of annoying to have to use AA batteries. So that's one negative I have about the Battle Beaver is I think it should be an internal battery. But like I say, you want to spend a little extra money, you get the thing. You know what I mean? Somebody get you get this, like the internal battery thing. So I do like that, okay? So, and the Battle Beaver feels good. And like I say, I really love the buttons. I think the buttons are easier to like, it's right there. You know, it's like you just a quick click, 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 click. So I find myself when I'm playing Call of Duty now, my movement is better. I feel myself being able to slide better and all that stuff. So I do like the Battle Beaver. Battle Beaver is my choice, but you won't go wrong if you get a Scuf also, depending on what you want. They both have pros and cons, and I like them both. But you know, the Battle Beaver people are really nice. I think their customer service is better. I think they're more responsive. They get right to you because they want it good, and I think their cord product is a lot better. They're not trying to save money on the cords. They're giving you the cord that works. So you get a better cord. So in closing, with the Battle Beaver, you get a better cord. It feels good. I love the buttons. Negative is I don't like that you have to use batteries. But, you know, it is what it is. With the Scuf, like I say, if you're into paddles, the paddles are fine. Once you get used to them, it's adjustable. You could take the paddles off if you don't want to use them. And they have the hair trigger, so if you want hair trigger or don't want hair trigger, you could take that off. Oh, by the way, yes. So on the Battle Beaver, like I'm saying, they don't have it's already set at hair trigger, but they have it set that's still full power when you get into cars and stuff like that. So you don't have to worry about that. But maybe if you don't like having it feel so quick and tight, maybe that's a negative for you, but I like it. So both of them are good. These are both great controllers. You know, I highly recommend both of them. So it's just really up to you when you start using them, the practical use of them. So anyways, that's my video, guys. If you like, please subscribe, share, all that great stuff. And I'm gaming right now. So after I did this video, I'm going to start gaming right now. I'm live on Twitch, but this is also for YouTube. So I'm going to start doing more of these. And I thank you guys for being here. And please, like I say, share, subscribe, like, and all that stuff. And thanks for being it.